nearly gone, so we better kind of hop to it. Folks, if you only buy one item in this show, you gotta buy this. Dollar for dollar, perhaps the most wearable, most beautiful, most easily accessible piece is this pendant, which continues in the tradition that Summit is bringing to us of solid 14 karat gold, beautiful white diamonds, and pink diamonds. I have, was it 90 of these available, Pat? Okay, folks, there's around 90. They are priced to sell out. This is a one-time only opportunity. Everything else in the show is amazing, but at $6.99, there is nothing else that can even touch it. So now we take a look at that same silhouette, effortlessly wearable on an 18-inch necklace made and designed to be with you for a lifetime. Notice the softness, the femininity of the way this is brought together. I want you to see on the bail, there are white diamonds as well. And then there is the passion. There's the love. There's the romance. There's the heart. There's the symbol of an anniversary or a birthday or the love of your life. Summit, am I speaking out of turn when I say this is the buy of the hour?
You're absolutely right, and this is what happens, you know, like when you see these special jewels, this is a very special design. Like if you'll see a cluster of pink diamonds, which gives that very simple, elegant, beautiful look. You know, it can be very wearable. You can wear it on very special occasions, and when you're wearing it, it gives that special look of a solitaire pink diamond. You know, and by adding to your suite, I think this is one of the great opportunity to own a pink diamond.
With everybody on the phone line now, 65 left before it's completely sold out. Really, I mean, look, it's once in a lifetime piece of jewelry. I don't know what to tell you. I've been at HSN for 13 years. I've only presented pink diamonds one other time. In the 10 years I was on in England, I never presented pink diamonds. They just don't come around, folks. And I stress again, because it takes a little bit to understand, this was sent to three expert appraisers, okay? The three numbers came back. We took the lowest number and put it on screen. So the lowest financial appraisal was $1,795, over $1,000 more than our asking price. Two other numbers came in higher and higher again. So with a flex pay of $140, is it the most wearable of the suite? Maybe. Is it the most beautiful? Well, it's certainly as beautiful. I think when you see the way it drops, the way it drapes, the way it looks on Kate, I mean, it's the perfect length. Lighter skin, darker skin. That's a pink diamond, pink diamonds encrusted at the very heart of it. So
I think we should, if we can give a complete look of the whole suite.
Please, let me show you here, all three together. How often do people look to do that, Summit, when you're offering jewelry worldwide? How many people prefer to order a suite?
Almost all of them, but it's more difficult for us to create these suites, I can tell you that. I'm telling you, myself, my team, and our HSN merchandising team, we put so much effort in creating this suite. This was our introduction of Modani jewels to HSN family, and this is the piece created for this moment.
Well, this is the launch, this is the debut. Right. We now, with everybody on the phone line, have less than 60. If you want the necklace with the pink and white diamonds. We see a lot of wonderful jewelry these days, Summit, but you know, solid 14 karat gold is not as prevalent as it was because of pricing and everything else. Yep. How important is it that it's set in white gold?
It gives that look, and you know, it gives that comfort, it gives that value, it gives that, you know, self-confidence. You know, gold is always precious metal. You know,
of course, yeah. No, there's no doubt this is forever and a day. Guys, we are 2 minutes or sell out, whichever happens first. Is it something that's about to happen, an occasion? Is your daughter getting married? Is this an anniversary event? Beautiful, genuine pink diamonds. I just ask you to get it insured, obviously. I want you to wear this forever, and I don't think you'll ever take this off. White gold is so vibrant and light, and it is the perfect kind of pure background to the pink diamonds that are there. Summit, you said something a moment ago, and it's kind of an added benefit to the design. Because of the way the diamonds have been set, it looks like a singular solitaire.
Solitaire, it gives you that special look. You know, that's what, like at Modani Jewels, we want to give you that look and that comfort which you are looking for.
And this is everything. Just so you know, a spring ring clasp at the back of the necklace. It's very beautiful. It's the right setting, as it were. I think for every lady that loves pink, and we have a lot of gals that pink is their favorite color when it comes to gemstones, but the number of gemstones in pink is limited. Right?
You know, pink diamond, this is the thing, like when we hear pink diamonds, the first thing which hits our mind, oh my God, it's a pink diamond,
yes,
and it's natural. Is it for real?
Right.
I get so many questions, are you sure they're natural when we give this, affordable pricing? And I said, and because when we think of pink diamonds, we think it's a crown jewel.
Yes.
It's a queen ring,
right.
It's an auction record ring. Yeah. This is what we think when we hear of pink diamonds. But here, this is what I'm saying. Here is an opportunity to start Modani Jewels collection with this beautiful suite of pink diamonds, natural pink diamonds.
Maybe it's an interesting thing to mention. In all the wonderful, we've had shows called Colors of Diamonds. In all of our Colors of Diamonds show, we've never had a pink diamond. That's how rare it is.
This is extremely rare. And with what's happening with the supply right now, in last 2 years, it's been just dropping and it's becoming just extinct. It's last call of pink diamond, that's what I say.
And we encourage you to certainly look up and kind of go online and search for yourself about pink diamonds and where they're from and how limited the resources are and what people are speculating is going to happen in the very near future. The supply of pink diamond is diminishing drastically. So for those of us that are